sit down, Mom. I got a story to tell you.
Fresh air!
And it is episode 130. We were mistaken last time at 129. It was actually 129 last episode. This is episode 130. And, yeah. I noticed after I was editing, I was like, wait a minute. We are a number behind. So, today's episode 130 of Mole and Zane's podcast of Rambling Randomness. I am the beard, that's the mustache, otherwise known as Mole and Zane. How are you, sir?
Well, I'm very Zane today.
Very Zane today?
I wake up Zane. I go to bed Zane. I try to shake him.
He has many moments of Zane.
You know, I have this problem with Zane attached to these legs all the time.
Can't get rid of him? Can't shake him?
Nope, can't shake the fucker.
He's like luggage. You can never get rid of it.
Keep trying to put him through the TSA line. You know, just put him through that X-ray machine. I know they'll grab him.
Yeah.
There's some weird shit going up in there.
I hear they have a habit of making your luggage go to a whole different state that you're going to first, and then, you know.
I'm doing well, though. How are you today, Mo?
I'm doing good, aside from this voice seems to be going in and out now. I'm a little concerned about that, but I don't know.
You got the Rona?
Nope. I got the chronics. Smoke a little bit too much. Probably the oils. That can't be good for you. Oh.
You know, I am a smoker, and I know it's terrible for me.
It is. It's horrible, and I can...
But I know somebody that coughs like they're about to get rid of a lung.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm like, you know, you might want to try to give up smoking a pack a day. You know, if you can't get up the stairs without fucking wheezing and dying like a fucking 45, acting like a 45-year-old, he is 40. Like, you know, like somebody older than 45.
Fuck, if it wasn't for the pack-a-day thing, I'd swear you were talking about me. I used to be a 2-pack-a-day guy, way back in the day.
That's too much.
That was way too much. I agree, 100%. That's basically what kicked me. I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm spending fucking... Back then it was $10 a pack, basically. Well, like $7 a pack. Sorry, when I was smoking. So I was spending $14 a day on just cigarettes. And I'm like, I ain't about that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I buy cheap cigarettes. I do. You know, I feel that, you know, I don't deserve to smoke good cigarettes. You know, I used to do the rolling.
Yeah,
then I became a rich man.
That's right.
Moved up in the world. I couldn't go back to that.
No.
So, but I do only buy the cheapest cigarettes I can find.
I
First class, Shield.
Yup. Remember Mustangs back in the day? I remember fucking... That's what First Class became, I think. It was the
No, First Class.
Or Mustang.
It's just a cigarette that you can get at Cumberland Farms.
Yeah, that's what Mustangs were for the
I
longest
think you
time.
can get Mustangs, though, at other places.
Can you?
Yeah, I think
Can
so.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I think Mustangs.
I used to get, because Caraderm's mascot was the Mustang, I used to get all the cigarettes and sell them to the kids and be like, here, support your local school. Mustang. Anyway, but today ain't about cigarettes like it would seem. Today's about fast food.
Yeah.
You know, like the Mickey D's and the Burger King and any place with a drive-through restaurant.
Yeah, now
drive-through.
we went with the drive-through restaurants because one, I believe that is what incorporates fast food to really be particularly fast.
Right.
There is Pizza Hut has a drive-through window,
They
but
do.
you normally have to call them ahead of time to pick it up.
Yes, because
you can't just wait there for like 30 minutes as they cook you a pizza.
Because that drive-through would be pretty packed at that point.
I don't even think they're still open there in Catskill.
No, I don't
think they
so.
shut it down.
I don't think.
But during the isolation, the stay inside warnings, You know, the whole deal.
The
You know, I must say that, like, the only places to go out to eat for a while there, other than, you know, all your restaurants did have takeout, but there's something, you know, you can't get prime rib takeout.
No.
You can. I'm not saying that you can, but it's not the same.
Nope. You want it hot on the plate.
I want it on the plate, not in a styrofoam box.
Yeah, not cold after somebody's been jostling around in somebody's car.
Yeah, it's just not the same. Breakfast foods are the same way. You can't get breakfast to go. It does not travel well.
No, not unless you're getting like a breakfast sandwich. And then, you know, that's it. But I like pancakes a lot. You can't really eat a thing of pancakes and syrup while you're driving.
I will say that Liz who makes amazing waffles.
I love waffles.
She made dinner for breakfast the other day. Breakfast for dinner the other day, and there was a leftover waffle because she made some potatoes, some waffles. Potatoes were off the hook too, and there was an extra waffle, and I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
So the next night, she made me up a steak, and there was half a waffle on my plate. I'm like, baby,
Half a waffle.
I don't know if this waffle, you know, this is yesterday's waffle. It was very good still.
Dude,
like, I was very surprised that a waffle traveled into the next day and was still delicious.
Waffles you can make into sandwiches the next day with a piece of chicken, nice little piece of fried chicken, and some syrup, and some, so good. Chicken and waffles, baby. Can't beat it.
I do know what chicken and waffle
Really?
is.
Well, no.
You know.
I had to describe it. I thought I was the only one who knew what chicken and waffles was.
if you did, you should be a
I
millionaire
invented
by
chicken and
now.
waffles. I invented that shit.
So on today's show today, we are going to be talking a little bit about fast food. We're going to have some songs that mention fast food. We're going to have lists of our favorite fast food. We live in the Northeast, where
there's not much fast food other than
you realize that we live in the armpit of the fast food world.
We had a White Castle for about a year.
I don't know why we don't have some of the good fast food that is around this fine country of ours. Never had Church's Chicken.
Nope.
Never.
Now,
I'm not saying that it's any good. It might not be, but I've never had it.
Nope.
There's a place that has fast food pasta out in California.
Really?
Yeah.
I've heard of fast food Chinese too.
Panda Express is actually considered a fast food joint, but I don't know if they have a takeout window.
Now, is Panera Bread considered fast food? Because they have a drive-through window.
Yes, Panera Bread I would consider fast food.
There you go. See? I didn't even think about that until just now.
Yeah,
I
would consider Panera Bread a fast food
Yeah.
restaurant
They
because
have a
you get that shit
drive-through
pretty
and-
fast.
Yeah.
You get your soups.
You do. All the bread bowls are the shit.
Well, how do you know, but you can't eat yourself no bread bowl while you
I
drive.
hold it.
Yeah, you gotta know,
And then I eat the bread on the way I'm done, man.
It's like eating chicken wings when you drive.
Yeah,
It ain't
right.
good. You know, Mo's gonna talk about he went camping. He had a
went
camping
camping.
adventure.
Oh, that was an experience. We're
Yeah.
going to talk about that.
Me and Mo, we had a wedding we did last week. That was
our
once
first
again,
Footloose wedding. We'll talk about
that was
that.
once again an experience.
And it's only going to get worse, people, if you're getting married anytime soon. I'm just saying.
No, I think it will get better.
They were just, Cuomo just passed.
Fuck
We'll talk about
Cuomo.
Green Goblin. He just passed the thing again.
He
basically.
keeps passing.
Remember all the stuff that we had?
Who gives this guy the right to pass all this shit?
Exactly.
He passes a bunch of shit. Nobody's listening.
No.
I just saw 3 people come in from Vegas the other day. One came in from Ireland.
Yeah.
You know, and,
yeah.
and like, you know, this whole
We're gonna talk
34
about
state
that
quarantine bullshit is not stopping nobody.
We will talk about that more when we talk about the wedding we did.
And we got some football arrests. Football season's right around the
There
corner.
you go, man. It's coming back, baby.
They're still going through with it. The Big Ten shut down. College football. It's strange things. Some conferences are saying, "Yep, we're going to play," while other conferences are saying, "No, we're not going to play." So how does that schedule pan out?
I don't know. We got wrestling, and WWE's going inside the Thunderdome. If you haven't heard, we're going to talk about that and give our SummerSlam predictions. And for that lovely, lovely Digital Zone Championship Wrestling belt.
Yep. And who knows? I might let Dick Hunter out of the closet. That motherfucker's been a dick.
Oh,
Like, literally.
Dick. Like really?
I don't know. I don't know if he's come out or not.
We shall see. So, Frere, why don't we get into this and play the first song?
Oh, where can they find us?
Oh, that's right. They can find us at a couple places, actually. At www.digitalzoneent.com. That is www.digitalzoneent.com. You can find us on Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and Anchor.org, and anywhere else you find your podcast from. Just search Mole and Zane. You can go to the Facebook and type in Digital Zone Entertainment or Mole and Zane's podcast for Randomness. You can go to the YouTube channel, type in Digital Zone Entertainment, find us all over that biatch. Or Like I said, we'd prefer you to go to the website though. So hit up that www.digitalzoneent.com and see what's going on. There you go. Now let's get into this music.
What are you playing first?
Oh, I think we're gonna be playing. Let's go to some Run DMC. Let's kick it off right. You be illin'.
Baskin Robbins is an ice cream store.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Shit, man, I remember when there was a Boston Market.
I used to love Boston Market.
I never
chicken.
ate in the Boston Market.
It was so good. Oh,
I heard that the people that like Boston Market, they'd be like, yeah, that's where we go for Thanksgiving.
That
like
dude,
deal.
the
Like, they're like,
skin
yo,
on the Boston Market chicken was so good. I don't know what they did to it. Sprinkled unicorn dust on it or something. I don't know, but it was so good.
oh, so that was You Be Illin',
Yes.
Run DMC.
Run DMC.
And so Maul handed me a list of fast food here, and I agree with it. I think that most of them are, you know.
Yeah, but
But as I say, that we consider our list to include a drive-in.
now
And
would fast food also be where they have to provide multiple styles of food, like not just like say if it's pizza, but they serve garlic bread and stuff like that, and like pastas and shit, or is it just that? Because I see on this one Annie Ann's, and that's just pretzels.
yeah, see, I wouldn't consider that would be like me considering excuse me, Cinnabon, a
Right.
fast food restaurant.
Which is
I
really- I love
love
Cinnabon.
Cinnabon. That would make probably my number fucking one.
That's what I'm
honestly.
saying, like,
I
I-
love Cinnabon. One, they don't have a drive-in. Krispy Kreme is the same. Dunkin' Donuts does have
They do.
food.
They have multiple.
Terrible
options.
food.
Very bad.
But
their eggs are
food
horrible.
nonetheless.
Snot on a bagel.
And Krispy Kreme, which I have gone through their drive-in and gotten some donuts.
Right.
I don't know what else they serve
No.
food-wise, because who cares when you got a
When
Krispy
you got
Kreme
the Krispy
donut.
donut, I mean, I'm all for it.
But yeah, no, I do agree with you with the Auntie Anne's pretzels, and also like a Baskin
Baskin Robbins. Isn't that mainly ice cream?
That's ice cream, yeah.
Yeah.
That's, any ice cream place.
Like a Friendly's. I mean, they serve food, but
Now,
they're not
Friendly's,
fast food.
yeah, and Friendly's is not fast.
That's a
And-
restaurant.
And that has actually been on my list that I saw when I was looking
Right.
the other day as a fast food. I was like, there's nothing
No.
fast about Friendly's.
Not even the service.
Yeah, Friendly's is like a Denny's.
Yeah,
It's a sit-down restaurant.
You go in, you sit down in
Yeah.
the booth, and you get your absorbent amount of fucking food for a high price, and it's fucking.
Well, Denny's is actually, I must say, you get an absorbent amount of food for a
for
fairly
decent
low
price.
price.
Yeah, yeah. Friendly's though was up there.
Yeah.
The food was good. Me and the old lady used to go to Friendly's all the time.
I remember when they had Friendly's in the mall, but I can't say I ever went
The,
on
the
that
one
often.
by the one down that used to be by the mall and Walmart there or whatever it was the one my personal favorite places to go. They had their chicken parm on garlic bread sandwich was the bomb.
All right, so let me get your number 5.
My
sir.
number 5,
Your
I
number
would have to
5.
say let's put White Castle on there because they are my
White
number 5.
Castle, huh?
I'm a White Castle guy. I like the onions, the flavor crystals in my mouth. I
Now-
love them all. And plus you get 4 little guys for like $2.
Hey, I can't say I've ever been to a White Castle place. I'm
Now-
not sure if I have.
If you then you probably don't remember that.
All
if you
I
go
know-
towards Poughkeepsie,
Is the White Castle frozen burgers at your
right,
local
which they sell in your
Those
grocery
things
store.
suck.
They do. I'm not
Terrible.
even gonna lie.
Terrible. Those things are absolutely
If
garbage.
you get them fresh though at the White Castle, they are
They're good.
so good.
I was gonna say,
Even
man, just
that
buy a thing
chicken
of
sliders.
Steakums, man, because Steakums is better than those fucking things.
I'll agree with you, and I hate steakums, but those are better than the frozen.
It's been a long time, but I do
They're
love
so
me some
greasy.
steak and
I
sandwiches.
can't anymore. Like the grease
So
gets to me.
good.
But there on the way to Poughkeepsie, there was a White Castle in the James Way Plaza by the Mid Hudson Bridge. Way back in the day. That's how long ago I'm going. James Way Plaza. You know what I mean? Like it was literally if you don't take that ramp to go to the bridge, you keep going straight, and there it was. But
I do remember that.
yeah. We used to go there when I was working for the radio station way back and get mad sliders and then just go get wrecked and hang out all night. It was so good.
All right.
What's
My
your number 5?
My number 5 is, don't be looking at my list over
I'm not looking at your list. I got my list.
You know, and like I said, I've got others that should have made this list,
Right.
but it's because I don't see them, I don't go to them.
Right.
And I'm thinking that after this episode, we should fucking take a trip to Popeyes.
I'm fucking all about
You
it.
down?
Sure.
Going to Kingston for Popeyes?
Oh,
I'll buy it.
I'm about it. Let's go.
See, now, I wanted to put Popeyes on my list so bad.
All right.
I did. But
I'm with it.
I can't say I've really been to a Popeyes all that
No,
much.
I'm telling you, dude.
So number 5 for me has gotta be Wendy's.
Wendy's. Oh,
Yep.
that was up higher for me.
Yep, Wendy's.
I'm not
Wendy's
telling you
is
which
number
one, but it's
5
higher
for me. Used to be probably a little higher, but I believe that their quality has slipped some.
It has slipped,
Slipped some.
and I'm not going by. Look, I don't care
The
what
last
your company.
2 or 3
fucking-
times I've had actually the last time I got Wendy's was up probably about 2 months ago,
Right.
up in Albany on Central Ave. I got one of their new chicken sandwiches. It was all decked out
Yeah,
with
yeah, the whole
fucking jalapenos, the fried onions.
Yeah.
It was good. It was
Right.
good, but why do you go to Wendy's?
I get their burgers.
You're a burger guy, Wendy's?
I get the chicken sandwich if I'm not feeling the grease.
I am spicy chicken
Yeah.
all the way through. And the last couple times I've gotten a spicy chicken, which is, in my mind, Northeast, remember, is the staple of chicken sandwiches in my area.
You should have, yeah.
It is the staple of chicken sandwiches, and it's been terrible.
Oh man, that sucks.
So that's why. But you gotta love a good frosty. Their fries have gotten better.
The fries are banging. Their
And
baked
you know
potatoes
what?
are the shit.
You gotta love dipping the French fry in the frosty.
Yeah.
They got the chili option. Gotta like a chili option, you
Dude,
know.
they used to have these fondue fries that were so good. The fondue cheese was banging. It wasn't just like that old nacho cheese they get out the can. It was like some fancy nacho cheese.
It was fancy nachos you got out of the can.
It was good. Put some
All
sour cream on
right,
that
so
bitch.
that's my number 5. We go number 4 with you.
Oh, number 4. Okay, then I am going to go with the number. I'm gonna go Burger King for my number
Burger
4.
King?
I can't go wrong with a Burger King. A good Burger King.
Got nothing wrong with Burger King.
So that's my number 4.
Yep, Burger King's
My-
on there.
My
Burger
favorite
King's on there.
meal from the Burger King would have to be the Whopper without. No, oh, sorry, the Big King. Remember the old Big King?
Remember the Angus?
I do.
Why did they get rid of the Angus? Was it costing them too much? Because their burger was slamming.
It's because it was real meat, and they didn't like.
I
this
don't
real
know,
meat.
man. There was something about
They
that. Was
couldn't
man.
get rid of that
I
horse
remember getting.
pushing.
That was when Liz was still eating meat, man, and she would be like, "Yo, let's go to Burger King."
The barbecue.
She'd get like 3 of them.
the Angus with the barbecue, the onion rings, and the
That was the
bacon.
one. That was the one.
Oh, that was
That was the
my
one.
all-time favorite
Yep.
burger from them.
Yep.
Yeah.
So delicious.
That and I like their fries better than McDonald's.
Their fries, I do also believe it was back when I think they had Toy Story.
Yeah.
That they decided to redesign their fries, and they were ridiculous.
Yes.
Like ridiculously good. Slowly but surely, they've kind of
Gone
gone back down a little
yeah.
bit, but
You
they
expect
were
the quality to drop a
they
little bit after a
were
while.
ridiculous for a little while.
Yeah.
Like they were like, "Yeah, you want the crispiest fries you've ever had?
Yeah, yeah.
Here you go."
Yep.
You couldn't beat. They just took it off the menu actually. The 2 for $6 deals that they were
Yes.
having.
Yes.
And
The
I
chicken
gotta
sandwich
say,
and
their spicy chicken sandwich for me is the best thing
good.
going around these parts.
It is.
They took it off the 2 for $6, so I was a
Yeah.
little disappointed. But
I must say though.
fucking, you couldn't best deal
Yeah,
around 2
exactly.
for $6.
I must say though, the one in Catskill, you guys are slipping. Last time I went there, their drinks were all half water,
Their soda machine's always fucked.
and it smelt of mold. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
Like they haven't been cleaning their fucking machines. I know what it smells
their
like. I
soda
worked
machine
there.
is always fucked up.
Yeah.
And I got no problems with Catskill. Catskill's
No.
actually one of the better Burger King
I
locations
usually like them.
have.
I said lately though they're
Been part
slipping.
of. Thank you, Catskill Burger King,
Yeah.
for normally doing it.
I
real
will
good.
say fuck McDonald's though because they took off my steak, egg, and cheese bagel.
Did they get
Fucking
rid of
everywhere.
that?
They got rid of it everywhere now, and I'm pissed. That's the only thing I ever ate at McDonald's ever.
All right, well let's hit up a song.
Let's
Wait, did I give you
no.
my number 4? Okay,
Yeah.
let me give you the number 4, and
Yeah.
then we'll hit up a
Then
song.
we went up a song.
4.
I ain't looking.
Yep. You know what? Guess who lands in my number 4 spot?
BK.
The King.
The King.
The King.
All right, King. See?
And I must say, probably out of my top 5 list, that's where I probably go the most.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Just because
they're
of,
local and
of
they're
where
around.
it is around here, and
They're consistent.
shakes are good. They're
Yeah.
pretty consistent with the chicken. I had a chicken sandwich from down in New Paltz,
Okay.
Highland area there.
Yep.
That's when I found out the 2 for $6 deal was gone, and
gone.
I was like, oh,
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yep.
That hurt me in my chest a little bit because they got that original chicken sandwich, that one on the
Yeah.
sub bread. That shit's garbage.
I used to love Burger
That
King.
shit's garbage.
That's where I got
But
all
that
my...
new chicken, that spicy chicken, man, is pretty darn good. But theirs was not nearly as good as the one in Catskill,
No,
man.
no.
They know how to cook them right there in Catskill.
Yep. I got my Simpsons dolls with the plastic heads and the plush bodies there way back in the day when they were popular at Burger King. We had to go to every Burger King in the fucking state area, it seems, to get every goddamn one of them. Maggie was hard as shit to find.
And you know, that's another thing about fast food. They've definitely slipped with their toys. Like, they used to really...
Used to get nice
and
stuff.
sometimes you would have to spend extra money for it.
Right.
Like, okay, you get your Happy Meal or your kids' meal.
Right.
And then you spend an extra $15 to get, like,
Yeah,
those Simpsons toys.
We had to go to mad stores, people. I'm telling you, like, you don't know the struggle these days for good fucking, 90s, man. The Burger King Kids Club was the shit.
Yeah, man. I'll never forget the Kids Club just because it's the advertisement. There was two advertisements.
Yeah.
One advertisement on the beginning of the Ninja Turtles movie.
Yeah,
And
that's
nobody
right.
ever forgets that one.
Nope.
All right. Oh yeah, I remember, man. You had to spend a couple extra dollars with this stuff, but they were giving away. You could get the original Ninja Turtles series, like the first.
On tape, I have
yeah,
3 of
first
them
4
already.
episodes from
the
Burger King.
3 different tapes. Yeah, I have
Yeah.
them all in somewhere. I have to look. I will find them eventually.
All right. So speaking of Burger King,
Oh,
we're gonna go. We're gonna do a little digital underground
Digital
here.
Underground?
Made famous in the movie Nothing But Trouble.
Yes, it
If you
was.
haven't seen it,
If you haven't,
you
see it.
gotta check that one
Yes, I'm sure your local drive-in might play it.
out. Actually, that'd be a good drive-in
That's
movie
what I'm
to go
saying,
see.
dude.
All right, this is the Humpty.
Peace and humptiness forever.
He once got busy in a Burger King
He did.
bathroom.
And his nose is big like a pickle, but he's still getting played. So, speaking of big pickles, you like t-shirts?
I'm a fan of them. I think I need a new one here today because I think this one's got to get retired.
Uh-oh.
See this one? This one's a.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I think...
Oh, it's inside out too.
It is inside out.
Wait,
Look at
this
that.
is what I rock it.
All right.
You know,
Yeah, I think
see that?
it's time for a new t-shirt.
That's not an
That is-
emblem.
that is-
That's a massive hole in the back of this t-shirt.
Oh, boy. Punk rockers pay mad money for that shit.
Yeah,
Just saying.
I pulled this one out today and I was like, ooh, I think this one's done. I think this one's about done had it.
That one's about rag status right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so speaking of them rag statuses, 80stees.com. You can get yourself a nice little 11% off if you use the promo code Digital Zone. Get yourself any t-shirt you like that is, represented at that store. It's been from the 80s, 70s, the 90s, and all sorts of good stuff. Z is looking at the website right
I
now.
wonder if they got anything new.
What is the new
look
stuff?
at this. They're rocking some Thundercats.
Oh, yes. Speaking of
I don't
Thundercats.
understand why this one here, it's why? Because it's a white shirt instead of
Yeah.
a black shirt?
Yeah.
It looks like a little new font on there,
It
too.
does. Speaking of Thundercats.
It's only $40.50.
Word. Hulu has just picked up Thundercats. Go on and watch it.
I tell you, that the new one that got picked up and then dropped real fast by was one of the best new
Yeah.
reboots of a
I
cartoon
thought it
I've
was
ever
good.
seen.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
But what do we got here in 80s Tees? What do we
Yeah,
got?
Thundercats. We got a
Thundercats,
Cobra
Cobra.
Kai. We got
Look at
Hawkins. Stranger Things, which doesn't make sense. That show it
Well,
takes place in the 80s. It
does.
doesn't make it in 80s tea. But hey,
You know
I
what?
can't complain. Kevin's doing his thing.
He is. He's rocking it.
He,
Thank you, Kevin.
Doesn't look like they've really been
They're
pushing
updating
out a lot of
much,
new
huh?
shirts, huh?
Well, we're gonna go.
I do love themselves, Manifest Destiny.
Yeah.
The Oregon Trail.
Yep, I love the dysentery
Yeah.
one. That's my favorite.
Yep.
Gonna have to
Live dangerously, ford the river.
That's right.
Gotta do it. They got your music shirts. They got your Def
Oh,
Leppard tours.
Def
Your
Leppard.
AC/DC.
They got a bunch of good stuff. Look, from the 2000s TV even. Look, they got.
You got retro, the child Star Wars Mandalorian T-shirt. Doesn't really make sense. These are 2000s, but hey, 80s
But
tees does
they
their
at
thing.
least labeled them 2000s.
2000s.
They are not claiming that they are 80s tees. Thank you.
No.
But anyway, use that promo code Digital Zone to get yourself 11% off. You know why? Because 10% is not good enough.
Not sir, not for you.
80s
sure
tees.
as hell isn't good enough for me.
Get
Shoot
them.
for the stars, people.
Shoot for stars. Get them on your uppers.
Wear
Sometimes
them
your downers.
on the top half of your body.
Sometimes downside, if you need to. And
You might even wear them as masks now.
oh, you can. I'm sure.
I'm sure
like this.
Steve probably has a mask or two.
I had to do this once or twice. I'm just saying. I'm sorry, people, but I did.
All right.
Let's you know what? Let's get into some wrestling here. We got a little thing called SummerSlam coming up on Sunday. Now,
I'm
Zane,
playing the music.
never mind. How you doing, people? You know, fuck it. I'm just gonna keep talking over it. It's fine. It's cool. What's going on in the world of
I
wrestling?
turned the music volume down.
No, you can.
There you go.
There you go. Hey, look. Hi. How are you? We are talking about SummerSlam. Sir. Fine. All right. Now, admittedly, Zane and I have not been watching any WWE product recently.
No, I don't think we've watched. Well, what was the one that we watched there? The last one, was it Money in the Bank?
It was, yes, the Money in the Bank.
That was the last thing that I myself personally have watched.
Me too, honestly.
I don't. They keep asking me to log in again, and I'm too lazy to actually call Marshall to get the password because I just kind of want to watch Truth's fucking game show.
That's the only thing I fucking do. But wrestling wise, no, I haven't watched anything. I should be watching NXT because they are doing some really cool stuff there. But they have.
But we have to pick a side. I feel.
Yeah.
I feel in this war we have to pick a side, and our lines have been drawn.
They have been
clearly
clearly
drawn our line.
We are the AEW army. We have.
Yes, sir.
Salute, Cody, Bucks. I guess Omega. I do.
Omega's still
The Cleaner's coming back. He's turning bad.
You're right. I think you will.
I'm hoping because his bad guy persona is so much better than his good guy persona. Because he's
His
over
good
the
guy
top.
persona reminds me a lot of just like whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of almost Orange Cassidy-ish.
Yes. Exactly. Like I know I'm good. I'm just gonna do what I want.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm gonna shoot you, bang, whatever. All right, but SummerSlam is coming up. This is one of the big four, so we should be talking about this honestly. And I don't know anything. I haven't even read this match list. I printed it. I didn't read it. I don't know what matches are going to come up. We're going to make predictions.
So before we make predictions,
Yes.
He's putting the belt on the line.
I'm putting
I hear the belt's going to be put on the line for this one.
the belt,
I have not touched this belt since I lost it back in January.
yeah. Now, listen. I am putting old Sweet Sarah on the line. That's right, Sweet Sarah. I don't know why it's called Sweet Sarah, but she is Sweet Sarah. And Zane can choose to call her whatever she wants.
It's on the line.
It's on the line.
And for nothing more than the pure competitiveness
That's
in
it.
me
That's it.
and the will and desire to win at all costs. I now feel that this has been brought to the next level.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Z is looking for retribution. That's not that WWE group that I heard about now. That fucking acting all like Antifa stuff, breaking shit.
You say Antifa? Yeah. The hell's Antifa?
I don't know. All right, SummerSlam predictions. All right, I'm gonna go just from the top. It doesn't matter if it's gonna be the main event or not. First, WWE Championship. Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton.
I'm guessing Drew McIntyre's still the champ.
Yes.
All right.
Drew McIntyre is still the champ.
Going against
Going against legend killer Randy Orton.
It's gonna be Drew.
Drew McIntyre.
Drewy Mac, the Scotsman's gonna keep it.
You know what? I really want that to happen, but I know WWE. And you know what? This is a competition. I'm gonna go Orton. Just because I think that they're dumb enough to take it off of fucking McIntyre until we get a crowd in.
I think that's a bad idea.
You know?
Randy Orton can't even talk on a mic.
Now, they have this thing. The WWE has entered the Thunderdome now. And if you don't know what the Thunderdome is...
Well, I know what the Thunderdome is.
Yes, it is a bunch of fucking TV screens in the crowd with people live streaming from their couches now as the audience. It looks kind of like, what's that game with all those Guess Who? Remember with all those little faces on the cards and stuff, and you have to like guess the fucking their attributes and shit? That's what it looks like in the audience nowadays. And It's a little ridiculous. But I think it helps the wrestlers feel like there's maybe somebody actually there, which is cool. But it just looks really weird. I'm going to have to get used to it. Because apparently they just moved into their new arena in Florida to do it. Thunderdome remix. Next up. Universal Championship. Brown Snowman versus The Fiend. Bray Wyatt.
Wait, so the big man is still the Intercontinental Champion, huh?
No, the Universal Champion.
Oh, he's the Universal
He's the big
Champion.
champ now, yeah. He's the big red belt holder.
Oh shit! Yeah, that happened in WrestleMania,
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
it? Where he beat the Goldberg.
Yes, sir.
So I guess he's still been champ.
Still champ. They haven't
You
took it
know,
off him yet.
good for
Brown? Yeah, good for Brown
Good
Snowman.
for Braun. Now he's fighting who?
He's fighting the Fiend.
Fiend, huh?
And the Fiend is getting to that point where he's been hounding, apparently, Brown Snowman, and Alexa Bliss might be Sister Abigail now.
I think this is the one where the Fiend will take that
You
back.
think the Fiend? I hope so.
He's got to get any retribution for his poor showing of the against the Goldberg.
And,
He's got to beat the Brown Snowman.
And this is a competition.
You gotta go with who do you think is
I'm
winning?
going to go with the Fiend as well, too. I mean, like, we're going to both get the point for that one.
Yeah,
I
I'm
guarantee
just
it.
saying,
I guarantee it, because I don't think Snowman's winning. I can't. All right. Raw Women's Championship. Sasha Banks versus Asuka.
Wait, what happened?
Banks is the champ.
When did Banks become a champ?
About a month and a half ago.
Beat Becky Lynch?
No, she beat Asuka.
Who beat Becky Lynch?
Asuka
beat Becky Lynch?
Asuka got the belt given to her by Becky Lynch because Becky Lynch
Oh,
is pregnant.
she's pregnant. Yes, that was right after Money in the Bank.
Yes.
Oh, yes, I recall that now.
So now Sasha had beaten Asuka apparently in some shenanigans.
No, of course.
And now Asuka and Sasha and Bailey are like tag team champs and SmackDown and Raw champ at the same time. You know, each of them have the separate belts plus tag belts.
Really?
Yes.
Really? I thought they were gonna go to fisticuffs.
I thought
again.
they were too.
Or Sasha was gonna turn.
Right, but apparently
and
they
try
went
to
the
get
other
that
way.
belt.
Apparently
Went the other way,
way.
huh? Went the other way. This is a big four. Sasha will keep it this time.
Think Sasha's gonna keep it? All right, I'm going the opposite way. I think Asuka is.
I'd like Asuka to win, but I think Sasha will keep it and more shenanigans.
Yep, shenanigans. I think good call. Good call. SmackDown's women's on the other side. My
Sorry
fault.
about this, but
No, do what you got to do. SmackDown
hearing
Women's
all this noise
Championship.
and wondering
the
where it's coming
background.
from.
Yeah, Bailey champ versus Asuka as well.
Wait, what?
Yeah, apparently it's Asuka as well.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
So she's getting 2 title shots?
apparently.
Well, then I'm going with Asuka on this one.
On
She's
this
gonna
one, you
beat
go with Asuka?
Yeah,
I'm
because
gonna
Becky,
switch.
what's
Bailey.
her name? Bailey.
Yeah.
Bailey's been champ a long time.
Yeah.
She's losing it to Asuka.
Yeah, I'm gonna go the opposite way. I'm gonna go with Bailey holding it on shenanigans.
Yep.
Maybe.
So it took me a long time, but I finally got behind Bailey.
Yeah, her soccer mom haircut helps.
Yeah, it took me a long fucking time.
That Karen hair is quite befitting of her. Seth Rollins versus Dominic Mysterio in a street fight.
Really?
Yep. Apparently he's going to be relabeled Prince Mysterio, and he's going to be taking over the Rey Mysterio spot.
Well, Rollins is going to beat him.
I hope so. What I want to happen, what I think is going to happen is a whole different story, though.
Yep. I'm just going to say that Rollins.
You're going to go with Rollins?
Yeah.
So he's going with Rollins. I am going to go with Dominic Mysterio for some weird fucking reason. I don't know. I just think they're going to pull some shit. Some kendo sticks are going to get involved.
Oh, of course.
A bunch of Latinos are going to come in, and
There's going to be a Hurricane Rana.
there's going to be a bunch of them, I think.
Are they allowed to do suicidas?
There's going to be a 619 somewhere.
Oh, there's gonna be. There might be 4 or 5 619s.
7 or 8 619s. What's that?
There's gonna be 619s on like trash cans, you know, parked car 619s.
What's that,
you know?
like
845s and 242s. Maybe a couple 808s thrown in there.
Couple
What's
808s.
gonna happen is just, you know, we're going to South Beach.
We are going to South Beach.
What is Pitbull? Where's his area going?
The 305.
The 305. That's what we're gonna see. We're gonna see a lot of
We go to a
305s.
lot of the 305. The Raw Tag Team Championship. Street Profits, the champs, versus Andrade and Angel Garza.
Street Profits are going to remain champions.
Street Profits winning. I would think the exact same. Cares about those two. I think Andrade.
I don't know why they keep pushing the Latinos so damn hard.
Angel Garza, honestly, I think is the next Eddie Guerrero, flat out. That's my honest opinion.
Yeah. None of them have really impressed me. Their new Latinos have really impressed me.
Really, these two do.
Andrade was okay, but then he started putting on crazy muscle, and he fucking
because he's banging Charlotte now, so he's got to be.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
He's got to be a big guy.
He's got to be a big dude now. She can't be seen with no tiny Mexican. She can't. That ain't gonna happen. She already got fucking heights him by like fucking 6 inches.
Oh, she heights everybody by about 6
She's big,
inches.
man. Like don't get me wrong. I think she looked better though before all the surgeries. That was just me.
How do you remember what she looks like before all them surgeries?
I was in Florida when she was wrestling. Florida Championship Wrestling. Back when she first started. All right.
After already 5 surgeries.
That's right. 6 surgeries. She had the cheekbones, I guess. The U.S. title. Apollo Crews, the champ versus MVP from the Hurt Business.
Apollo Crews. I don't even know who Apollo Crews is, but he's going to win.
Yeah. Apollo.
MVP ain't winning shit.
Their group is actually rocking it apparently on this Raw Underground type shit.
Yeah, well, this Raw Underground shit is...
Shane McMahon's taking over for Raw, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, you did tell me about that.
Yeah. All right.
Not saying that Shane McMahon, great promoter. He'll be great when Daddy goes.
Yeah, exactly. If they still own the company by then. All right, so we're
if he
both
doesn't
going
spend
for
every
Apollo.
bit of money before he dies.
Yeah.
You know what, Shane? You ain't getting shit.
He's like, I know The Rock just bought the XFL, so fuck. Go on vacation. Sonya Deville versus Mandy Rose in a hair versus hair match. And then they just had that big thing where Sonya Deville's house got...
Sonya Deville will win this match.
I think
Actually, no, Mandy Rose, she's the prettier one, right?
Sonya could use a shave. I think that she...
Sonya will shave her head, no problem.
Yeah.
Mandy Rose, no.
She has that soccer mom
I'm
hair
gonna go
right now.
Mandy. Go
Yeah,
Mandy.
Me too. But did you hear what happened at the...
Sonya Deville's the better of the two, though.
Yeah. Did you hear what happened? She
No,
almost got
what?
kidnapped. Somebody broke into her
Oh,
house
she
in
was the
Florida.
one.
Yeah.
I did hear a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
bit about that.
Yeah, that was a whole big thing. She just went to court with it. The guy fucking, he's still being held without bail. Fucking last match. Matt Riddle versus King Corbin. This is the main event. Anywhere you go. No, it's not the main event. It's probably the opening match, the pre-show. Right?
King Corbin's gonna take this.
I was hoping you would say that because I didn't want to be the only one to say King Corbin was probably going to beat Riddle.
Yeah.
Because Riddle is good, but it's Corbin, dude. He's like the quintessential bad guy in WWE right now.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you can't stay a quintessential bad guy if you don't win a few matches.
Right.
And he has just been done beaten by, it seems like, everybody in his
Yeah.
last, 3 or 4 feuds.
Exactly.
And then, you know what? Don't like the guy as a wrestler, love him as a heel.
Right. Exactly.
You'll love to hate him. You'll love to hate him.
So we got 1,
So that makes
2,
a great heel in my book.
3, 4 matches that hinge on the belt changing. The other ones are all we pick the same, but we got 4 matches.
All right.
So we'll keep an eye on that. You need a 3 out of 4 to take that belt.
In a quick related news, Triple H tried to get Stephen A. Smith to join the WWE.
Really?
Yep. He thought he'd be a great announcer, and Stephen A. Smith basically told him to go fuck himself.
He was like, about that.
It's
I don't think so.
ESPN pays me stupid money.
Yeah, word. Oh, and on another note, Renee Young just put in her paper she's no longer with the WWE after this SummerSlam. She might be going to join her hubby in AEW.
No reason.
Or...
What's she gonna do? Wrestle
She's
that awesome women's division?
No, she's an announcer.
I know. What's she gonna do? A ring announce? No.
Why not, Charlie? They just put fucking what's her face there,
They-
their announcer in the women's wrestling.
Con, don't go spending your money where it doesn't need to be spent.
Well, I guess she's got like fucking ESPN and everybody else asking her.
Well,
you
good.
know.
Go join ESPN.
That's what I said. It's a legit fucking company at that point, like sports company.
Yeah.
Use your degree, woman. Anyway, so this belt right here, Sweet Sarah, is up for grabs. We'll find out next week if Z is the new champion or not.
Oh, unexpected.
The champ is here for now. Yeah. And on that note, we are going to get to our next song.
Yes, sir.
And that song
We will come back with more list.
Yes.
Of our top 5.
We will. So, the next song, I'm going to go Weird Al. Taco Grande. Talk about Taco Bell, baby. That's fast food. Also makes you run for the border. Oh, Weird Al Yankovic, Taco Grande off
the deep end.
That's off the deep end, that's right.
Yeah.
The swimming one, the Nirvana cover, where he's supposed to be the baby with the pee-pee. And thankfully they blurred that one out. But, next, sir, we have a little thing called A Day in History. And do we have one?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Of course, you got it this morning.
I know. I was asking if you wanted to do one of your dad's or yours. I think we did your dad's last week, didn't we?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, I mean.
We were off last
That's
week.
right. Last week we were off. So yeah, by the way, we're a week behind. So yeah, let's get to a day in history here.
I am President Wayne Elizondo Mountain Dew Herbert Camacho.
And I've traveled back in time from the future.
To address your stinking ass.
And to let you motherfuckers know of a day in me losing my voice. Zane?
Yeah, that's dead air. Oh, good morning, you great balls of fire.
Did you get that joke?
Friday, August 21st, 2020. Mama told me not to come, but we show up anyway. Who doesn't like a good challenge? And that guy in the mirror, he gives you the thumbs up. Is that Magnum PI? Anyway, Abraham Lincoln, August 21st, 1858. Abraham Lincoln in a debate with Stephen A. Douglas. Different Stephen A.
Different Douglas.
Again states, yes, no relation. States, I quote, "This government cannot endure permanently half slave and half free." End quote.
Actually, it was kind of more like, this country cannot serve half slave and half free. He had a high squeaky voice. People totally misunderstood that he... anyway, go ahead.
I don't know, you talked to him?
That's what I
Did you
heard.
talk to Daniel Day-Lewis?
There was...
You know, because Daniel Day-Lewis did not have a high squeaky voice.
And he was not historically accurate.
I'm sure he would say different than Butcher of New York.
Anyway.
Lincoln had first used his
Love his
famous
lungs.
quote 2 months earlier after accepting the Illinois Republican Party nomination as that state's U.S. Senator. President Bush didn't think he'd see that coming.
Not just a clever name.
Period. August 21st,
See what you did there.
2006.
Bush, period.
When asked what Iraq had to do with 9/11 attacks, U.S. President George W. Bush answered, and I quote, "Nothing, except for it's part of. And nobody has ever suggested in this administration that Saddam Hussein ordered the attacks. Iraq was a... The lesson of September the 11th is take threats before they fully materialize, Ken. Nobody has ever suggested that the attacks on September 11th were ordered by Iraq." End quote.
That's right. They weren't. But we sure bombed the shit out of them, didn't we?
Christopher Robin of Winnie the Pooh.
Oh.
Yep, Christopher Robin, Milne.
Milne. Yes.
Milne.
Yes, Milne.
Milne. Milne.
Milne. Milne.
Born today, August 21st, 1920. He died in 1996. The British bookseller, author, and his stuffed animals were the inspiration of his father, A.A. Milne.
Milne.
Winnie the Pooh's books, 1926 and 27th. On his first birthday, he received an Alpha Farnell teddy bear,
Amen.
which became the inspiration for the Winnie the Pooh character. His other toys provided the inspiration for Eeyore and Piglet. Let's plan our attack and flank this day. They'll never see us coming. Love to all. Thank you, Zane.
Thank you, Zane, for a day in history. That was
That's the
lovely.
day. That's the day.
While we go over here, let's act. We are going over what next two, or next one.
Yeah, we'll go over two. Not
Two?
Yeah.
All right,
we
why
got
not?
some fast food here, you know.
Yeah. So what is we on number 3 here?
Number 3.
My number 3 would have to be. Now that we have literally just classified Panera Bread as fast food,
We did classify Panera Bread
I'm
as
now,
fast food.
Now upping it to number 3 on my list.
Panera Bread, number 3 on the list.
Yes.
Not bad.
No.
I like them. I can't say I've been there very often.
I used to live at Panera Bread when I was working
Very
for AutoZone.
expensive.
They are. But
Like,
their soup is so bomb.
Yeah, and I'm not a big soup guy, really. Like, I like a good homemade soup, but I'm not going out to buy soup.
Right.
I don't do that. Or if I'm, like, that's a soup thing is something I eat in restaurant. When they ask, soup or salad, I say, what soup?
Right.
And then if I like the soups, I'm a cream soupy guy. I love a good creamy soup.
True.
So yeah, I'm a soup guy.
There you go.
But not takeout soup.
No takeout soup. I do enjoy me. They have this killer, like, creamy, thick chicken noodle soup there that they put in this garlic bread bowl. My God, dude, it is so good. And it doesn't leak like you think it would soak up. The crust is so nice, like it holds until you're done with that soup. And then you just eat that bread. It's good. I can't say nothing bad about it.
See, I like their food, but it's never enough. And I'm not a big eater, but when
Right.
I want, like the sandwiches are just not big enough for me.
Well, during the wintertime when I was working for the AutoZone delivering parts, I had hot meals, and that was something I could actually drive and hold because I'd use it like a cup and drink the soup out of it like
See, I just
that.
don't see that as being a fast food. But I also eat pizza now on the run.
I
you
do
know?
too.
And I never thought that pizza would be
is-
my driving food.
Right.
I get a lot of Stewart's pizza.
You do, yes, you do.
I get an assload of Stewart's pizza. It's been
You
like
stupid-
my staple food when I'm like hungry and I'm coming home and I need to eat something. It's Stewart's pizza.
Zane is single-handedly keeping Stewart's Pizza on the racks. Just saying.
Not saying it's the best.
No.
Not by any stretch of
It's
the
quick,
imagination, but
It's quick and edible.
there, it's edible, it's cheap.
Yeah, there you go. Done. Perfect.
All right, my number
Yours.
3,
Yeah.
going Arby's here.
Arby's?
Arby's at number 3,
shit.
man.
With the meats.
And, other than Taco Bell's cinnamon twists,
Right.
Arby's curly fries may be the best fast food item of all time.
Really?
Shit, man, those fries are the best. Ain't no hands down, no competition. They are the best fries out there.
Huh.
And I love me some Arby's. Not really one all that close,
Right.
but yeah. Nothing like classic roast beef, man. And they got some other shit. They got like brisket sandwiches now, big old turkey jammers.
Yeah.
But man, just give me classic roast beef and I'm fucking a little horsey sauce. Ooh, doggy, a little
There you
R&B
go.
horsey mix.
There you go. All right.
Throw some of them curly fries right on it,
I do
even.
love me the curly fries. I can't say.
Love Arby's.
Yeah.
Do love me some Arby's.
But the one that was in Kingston though killed me.
It's been a long time since they had that one.
Yeah.
I think they ripped that whole building down, didn't they?
Yes, they did. All right, let's see.
Yeah, so, and I must say that, but the best fast food item of all time might be Taco Bell cinnamon twists.
Yeah.
Those things are, that's candy.
So good.
Those things are straight candy.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Okay, let's see.
Another song?
Yeah, why not? And then we'll come back with the number 2 picks. And your turn this time, my friend.
Yep. I'm going with a little bit of Primus here.
Oh.
You know Winona. She got a big old brown beaver.
That was Les Claypool and Primus. With what was the name of that song again?
Winona's big brown beaver.
That's the one. I just like hearing
Showed
him
it off
say
to
it.
all his friends.
Yes, that's right.
You know, I saw a beaver the other day, finally.
Did
Never
you?
seen one in the wild. I'm talking real animal beavers here. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Oh, come on. My mind's always in the gun.
But it was dead on the side of the road.
Oh, a dead beaver?
It was a dead beaver.
Dead beaver on the side of the road.
Yeah. Speaking of dead beavers,
Uh-oh.
I guess we should kick it over that asshole.
Oh, that dead beaver.
Fucking Dick Hunter Boucher.
With the news.
We interrupt this program for a special news bulletin.
Action.
Hey. Fucking Zane, man. That guy fucking locked me in the broom closet. It's because I called him dumb. Doesn't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Snoopy. You're not Snoopy. You're Scooby. Yeah, Scooby-Doo. Meet the gang. There's too many of them to talk about now. Fucking thing will go on for 28 minutes. We report news here, not animals. This ain't no animal wildlife show. Oh, the Red Bull today. Too late today to drink the coffee. It's hot out. Good summertime drink here. We got the coconut edition. Red Bull. Red Bull.
Red Bull gives wings.
Oh, that shit is so good. Oh, that is good, good stuff. Ah, welcome to the Mo and Zane, no dickhead, podcast, Rambling Randomness News. I am still the seeker of the false, the speaker of the truth. I am Newsman extraordinaire, Nick Hunter Boucher. And in the news, I try to dig deep for local stories, full of rich character, full of goodness. But you know what? I can't find none more.
It's hard.
I can't find nothing good that is worth reporting on. So, when I got out of that goddamn broom closet,
How'd you do that, by the way?
with skill and finesse, I traveled the world. Took me to Germany.
Oh.
Yes. Where I found some good news. Well, good for me.
Good for you.
Where a headline brought us by the CBS.
Oh.
Yeah.
The country broadcasting service.
Mm-hmm. Get a little more of this. Oh, that's good. That's good. It's too bad you don't like the coconut.
Nope.
It's good stuff.
Can't do it.
Headline. Salad. Hi. What was that headline, Salad? You got me confused. Oh yes, it was the German chocolate factory spill makes Sweet Street. It looks like a skid mark in the road. But in Berlin, firefighters in the town of Wurm in West Germany tackled an unusual emergency late Monday when a tank of the local firm making liquid chocolate overflows and poured onto the streets. Oh, that sounds like a sweet disaster.
Augustus Gloop would be in his right mind right now.
About 1 ton of chocolate ran into the yard and from there onto the street, the spokesman of the World Fire Department said in a statement. The firefighters closed off the street and shoveled the chocolate, about 108 square feet of it, to one side before a special cleaning company cleaned the road. I wish I was part of that cleaning company.
You know?
Oh, Oh, some German chocolate. Lick that straight clean.
Take that grass right out of it and
Lick
the
it
asphalt
clean.
mixed in with it. Yeah.
Despite the heartbreaking incident, it is unlikely that the chocolate-free Christmas is immediate in whirl. The fire department said. The fuck does that mean?
I have no idea.
Despite this heartbreaking incident, it is unlikely that the chocolate-free Christmas is immediate in whirl.
What?
I don't know. I don't know what that means. Mom.
Chocolate-free Christmas?
What is a chocolate-free Christmas?
I thought the chocolate was always free on Christmas.
I don't know. But you know what? That sounds like a beautiful disaster.
I would love to
Just
have
like that
chocolate
band,
every
the
year.
311 said. You know, who didn't like them? They were good. They had the rock, they had the rap, they had the and then they decided to go all reggae. Yeah, come original. They came original.
Yeah,
Yeah. This chair makes too much noise, Mo.
it does. We have to get a different one for there.
Yeah. All I keep hearing is this washing in the chair. Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like a bad hotel bedroom fucking bed.
Breaking news, this story ain't new. This happened on December 12th, 2018.
Oh, little bit late on the upside there.
Breaking news, see, this deep state investigative journalism needs to check its source.
He had to go back 2 years.
I had to go back 2 years to find good news. It's not even that good. But it was interesting.
Okay.
I at least want to bring you some interesting news around here.
Let's hear it.
The group wants to hear good, interesting news.
They do, especially Lambert.
He's friends with Zane, I heard.
I heard.
That dickhead.
Yeah. He's
You know, I hear the Mole and Zane, I heard they were talking fast food.
Oh, yeah.
And Krispy Kreme, that's the best one.
That is-
Gotta love that Krispy Kreme. When they got the light on. You gotta go when the light's on.
That's right.
We don't have no Krispy Kreme right. And the Cinnabon.
Cinnabon. We had a Krispy Kreme in Hudson for a little while.
Cinnabon. It should be an outlaw to go to have the cinnamon bun in the gas station. Because you can't walk into the gas station
And not get a...
and not get a Cinnabon
No.
if they're in there. Should be outlawed. Talk to
Yes.
Cuomo.
Talk to Governor Green Goblin.
He'll outlaw anything.
He will. He'll
We
come
never
up-
even, I heard you guys never spoke about that shit.
No, because I didn't feel
34
like
states.
pissed.
Not allowed to go to or come from. But yet, planes are flying in from fucking Ireland
Yep.
in my backyard.
We can protest, but we can't have a band play outside.
No movies.
Nope.
Won't be able to see that Bill and Ted.
Nope. Unless you want to stream it, which sucks.
Well,
Because I'm going to be streaming it.
no. You know what there's never a short of?
What's that?
Me.
Ah.
I'm kind of short. But along with that, stories about Florida jackasses.
Ah.
Oh, and there's plenty of them.
Shout out to Big Rays.
You just gotta know which ones to choose. So this comes from us, from the good people, not the smoking gun.
I was a little early on the shot, sorry.
It's all right.
It happens at my age.
Headline: Trump fan clobbered Biden backer in lawn sign dispute. Police say. It's an old slobber knocker in the backyard
Good old
promoting Biden and Trump.
Oh, man.
Around our parts, we don't see no Biden signs nowhere, no's house.
Nope.
Yeah, we got idiots everywhere.
Yep.
Why ain't they supporting?
They should be.
Yeah, but we do know the Trump fans.
We do.
They loud and they proud.
Unfortunately.
My hat's off to them.
Have fun with that.
A dispute between next door neighbors over the placement of their political signs turned violent.
Oh, no.
Normally does.
Always.
With a Donald Trump supporter punching the Biden backer in the face.
Oh, man.
I think it was just who was going to throw the first.
That's it. You know what? Republicans,
Yeah.
have fun. Do what you gotta do.
No.
Democrats, stop touching babies.
Accused by police, the confrontation Friday afternoon resulted in the arrest of Anthony Vallo, 55.
Oh, 55.
Misdemeanor battery charge. That's one of them misdemeanor.
He was in and
He's good. He threw the first one.
Yeah.
Vallo, seen at the right, I don't even know if I'm gonna make a goddamn, I need somebody else making these videos now. Dick Hunter is too goddamn busy traveling the world,
Becoming famous.
deep in the investigative news scene, drinking
Backcountry.
Red Bulls.
Going to backcountry.
Oh, one day. Bolo. He was reported, was miffed that Joseph Lebert, 48, had placed his Biden sign in front of his Trump sign.
Oh
No,
no,
you didn't.
Oh no, you can't be doing that. No freedom of speech for you.
Obscuring it from the view of the passer cars
Oh.
and pedestrians on their street in DeBerry, a city 25 miles north of Orlando. Nobody cares.
Nope.
Nobody cares about DeBerry. You know what? Dick's running.
Dick's gonna run?
He's gonna run.
Oh man.
You can vote for him. Right in.
Right
Dick
in.
the Booster
That's right.
for president of nowhere. I'm gonna
Name
give me a
is vice
sign too. It
president.
says, "I ain't running for nothing. I ain't no asshole." After the witness
Still one side.
notified him that Valu had took his political yard sign from his yard and threw it across the yard.
no.
Lebert confronted his neighbor. He thought the cops of Valu stated he was rude. And took his sign blaze in front of his own, blocking its view. I would like to know how this yard worked when they had front yard, backyard, don't they have their own yard?
You know, unless it's on a public yard. In that case,
Yeah,
then
if you in an apartment complex, there should be no sign.
No.
Put it on your door.
Right.
Stick it in your window.
or if you don't want to be
Stick it
gaudy
on
as
your
fucking,
car. I don't care.
if you don't want to be gaudy as shit, just keep your opinion to yourself.
Be passionate. I'm a passionate man. Dick Hunter says, support what you want to support. Free speech, that's what America's all about.
That's right.
I like the Red Bull.
And
I'm not going to put it on my house.
And unfortunately, freedom of speech includes volume.
That's true. That's true. That Zane, he don't talk about the shit he likes because, he says, who cares? But Dick will tell you all about the Red Bull. I'm telling you, this Red Bull is the shit.
Red Bull 2020.
My fucking campaign manager out here. Oh, well, while Volo admitted that he had tossed Leban's Biden sign, he claimed that that he had only punched Leban after the neighbor swung at him and missed. The witness, however, corroborated Lebert's account of the incident. So, he did.
He did.
He did swing and miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, that's what's gonna happen.
You got clocked, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
you got
sorry.
clocked.
You got to take the loss.
Yep. After being booked into the county jail, Volo was released on his own recognizance in advance of the September 14th arraignment of the misdemeanor court. He has been ordered by the judge to have no contact with the bunk and has been prohibited from possessing firearms and other weapons. Does that include signage? Those signs, they're pointing at the, could do some damage.
You can.
Well, according to the supervised order. As seen below, there's a picture. Looks like that.
Looks like that. Just like that.
Dick Hunter would describe you in full vision that there are two houses, there are yards, and I really don't see how one got obstructed by the other. But they're both residents, so they have a contiguous front yard that is only separated by a picket fence fragment, just a little bit of fence, not a full fence.
Not a full fence.
Nope. I still don't understand why they couldn't put it in their yard. They have plenty of yard to put a sign in.
See, at that point, at that case, then that guy's just looking to be obnoxious. So.
Yeah, people are
Just like the average Trump supporter. Just saying.
Yep. Do what you want. Put your signs out.
That's it.
Block other people's signs.
Do what you want to do. All's fair in love and politics.
Be creative.
Word.
That's what I say. Be creative about it.
Put a sign that says "fuck that guy's opinion" right next to his
That's
sign.
right. You know. You like this guy?
Yogi Bear for president. To start putting obscure ass fucking shit signs next to it.
Well, that's it, Mom.
Oh,
I'm
that's
done
it?
with the news. I'm going to Popeyes with you guys.
Hell yeah.
That sounds like a fucking plan. We're going to Popeyes.
Popeyes, baby.
Gonna get that chicken.
Word. Gonna bang me some olive oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, how's the weather? Very good.
Oh my god, can you believe that shit?
Dick, I will lock you again up back in the closet if you keep talking shit like that.
God damn, Dick, you're gonna get us thrown the fuck off YouTube. The hell is wrong with you? Asshole.
You know, with that interruption, we're gonna go to another song.
Alright, fucking A, man. God. What song are we going to?
Beastie Boys.
Oh, Cookie Puss. Yeah, this is about Carvel. Beastie Boys, Cookie Puss remastered off of some old bullshit.
I gotta be honest with you, Mo.
Please do.
You know, we got some different tastes in music.
We do.
And that song made me want to veto the shit out of that song about halfway through. I just wanted to cut it and say, that is absolute trash.
I was waiting for you to do that,
Like,
honestly.
I really almost, I'm using my one veto and just cutting this shit.
Now, ladies and
That's
gentlemen.
terrible.
That was from the
Terrible.
the multi-platinum selling band of Hello Nasty. The Beastie
So
Boys.
bad. And I like some bad music. I do.
Now, listen to that and then listen to anything that they did before MCA died and tell me how good they came in the span of like 6 years, 7 years.
Wow. I don't even remember, how did we even mention Carvel?
That's Cookie Puss. That was an ice cream fucking thing from there. They were talking to the manager in the beginning on the phone. They were trying to get the manager. That's what the phone calls were. They were from Carvel. They called Carvel.
How did you know? It doesn't mention that they call it Carvel, did it?
Because I know the history of the song. That's the only reason I did.
That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible.
And on that note,
Let's get back to some decent talk
let's talk about some fast food.
Yeah, you're number 2, sir.
My number 2 would have to be the pig-tailed wonder herself.
Ah, the Wendy's.
The Wendy's. Yes. I am a Wendy's fanatic, but I do not like their business practices, but I do like their food. And I tried to boycott them. I seriously did. But I can't.
What are their business practices?
They donate to some people that we don't like.
Oh, okay.
That's the only reason. I can't.
So does the Miami Dolphins.
That's what I'm saying.
You know,
A lot of people
I can't stop loving the Dolphins.
Exactly.
No matter how hard I try.
I tried hating Wendy's, and I'm like, but I love the Baconator. I can't fucking not.
Baconator's good.
I can't
Good
not.
sandwich.
Yes, the Baconator and the Chicken Club is my all-time favorite. But, so, that is my number 2. Mon Frere, what is your number 2?
Gotta go with the KFC.
The KFC.
Gotta go with the
Calling
KFC.
the KFC. I've had way too many slimy pieces of chicken come from there to put them on my list. I
You know
can't.
what? It's you know they could get rid of chicken.
I could just eat their biscuits and mashed potatoes. all
I'm
day.
pretty sure I could mainline that fucking gravy. Like, yo, just like,
put that shit in a coffee cup.
yeah,
with
just
two
tie
piece.
me off, man,
Just
and just
right
fucking
there.
put that gravy into my innards.
Can I get a catheter with the
Yeah.
gravy in it, please?
Oh my god, there's something about their fucking gravy and mashed potatoes that just... I hold it to a standard that every mashed potato I think I've ever eaten in my life gets compared to the KFC's
To the
mashed
KFC.
potatoes.
Oh man.
And when they decided that they're like, all right, our chicken's not doing so great.
Right.
What can we do? Well, we can do what Zane did long before this ever existed. We take the mashed potatoes. We take some chicken.
Right.
We take the gravy.
Ooh.
We take the biscuit.
Yes.
We just mix that shit all together.
Oh, hell
Throw
yeah.
some cheese on top.
Some
And
corn.
call it. Oh, their corn was good too.
Yeah,
Their
yeah.
sweet corn was delicious.
Yeah.
And we call that it the famous bowl.
Yes.
And that's it.
That's
it right there.
Right there.
That keeps
Some
me
popcorn
coming
chicken
back,
thrown in
man.
that some
Yeah.
bits.
Oh,
Yeah. But it's not enough to keep it up there. I've had some. I don't get their bone in. Then if you're gonna get their bone in, stay away from it. Only because you never know who's cooking it, and you get some slimy chicken with the bones if they're not cooked properly. That's all I'm saying.
got a quick story here about the KFC.
Yes, let me hear this
So,
KFC story.
We were heading down to a baseball game.
Yeah.
I couldn't have been more than 10,
Okay.
12 years old. And I'm terrible. You know how people can always remember years when they're telling stories?
Kind of,
can't
yeah,
remember
I
shit.
can't remember shit either. I'm in
And
there with you.
I just know that we were going down to see the Yankees. We had, it was me, two friends of mine, and my old man. And on our way down, we say, you know, my dad says, hey, we're hungry. Let's get some food before. Bucket of KFC. What else you gonna get? You gotta feed 4 people. You
Right.
get a $5 bucket of KFC.
There you go.
Yeah, that was a bit of a fucking bucket of KFC, man. So we be eating on the KFC. And one of the guys with the kids, we were all kids.
Right.
One of my friends says he starts not feeling so hot driving, and we're probably just getting into Yonkers, into the
Okay.
Bronx. You know, we're stuck in some traffic, getting to the Yankee Stadium there, and you know, he had to throw up an entire bucket of chicken.
Oh,
like
no.
he used the bucket and all. It just
Oh.
bleh, chicken
Oh.
everywhere in the bucket.
I feel it. I feel them 100%. Oh, that's horrible.
Oh, it was tough.
That is tough.
That car had a scent to it for a long time.
Oh,
Like, and most of it went in the bucket.
no. Right.
But man, you cannot get the smell of
No.
fucking pukey KFC out of the vehicle.
Oh, man. Al, on that note, let's get to our last song.
No, let's just get to our number
You
one.
wanna get to
we
number
got
one
a couple
first?
other things to talk about.
Oh,
here.
that's right.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
you know.
Yes, we do. All right. So,
Here it comes. Number one.
I hate to say it, but my number one, it's McDonald's.
McDonald's, huh?
I hate to say it because
Well,
it's there.
It's a classic.
consistent.
It's a classic. I can't
The
knock
Big
it.
Mac
I
is my
go
favorite
there.
sandwich.
Oh, yeah, see,
I can't knock it. The Big Mac will never be bad, ever.
Yeah. And I've never been a fan of the Big Mac.
Really?
Nope. But I can't knock the McDonald's.
Right.
Quality food all the time.
The
no matter where
burgers,
you go,
I get-
it's always the same.
It
No
is.
matter where you go, it's
Consistency.
consistent
That's
every
what I
place.
look for in
Like
a
we
fast
talked
food
about
place.
how different locations kind of.
Burger King and stuff are kind of
Yeah.
they change. They vary. Whoever's cooking.
Yep.
McDonald's, you can only microwave something one way.
Yeah.
And it's
They hit it every
boom.
time.
They hit it on point. I'm sorry. I don't think it's meat, but I will eat the shit out of it all day
Yeah.
long.
Yeah, I can't say the closest fast food to us is McDonald's.
There's Mickey D's.
And I think they're the only thing open after 9 p.m.
They
so
are, yes.
you want something warm and edible,
Then there's your
and
food.
that's where you're going.
You
And
know.
I usually get what used to be the dollar menu, but you know
It is
the
now the $3 menu.
yeah, they're like I don't know. There's something about fast food. It's fucking expensive.
I paid $6 for a sandwich and a drink. Okay, like it's not. And I could have got fries. I didn't even get fries.
Yeah, now a combo meal's what, like $12?
Yeah.
You know, but I can't knock Mickey D's. They're
Nope.
they're a staple in America's culture.
They are consistent, and that's what I like. I
Yeah.
like consistency with my fast food.
And me, you might not like mine here now, huh?
Oh no.
You know, so after all my list, man, and my list has changed because I was thinking about this not too long, well, about a month ago. Because they're good conversation starters, top 5s that are always in the news for
Right.
some reason or another. You know, you and somebody you know or don't know can argue about for a little while.
Right.
And I gotta go with the Dairy Queen.
I'm not
Gotta
gonna
go
argue.
with the Dairy Queen.
I'm not gonna argue.
You know,
You can get burgers and stuff at the Dairy Queen.
they got a
so
flamethrower burger there.
Yeah.
That is fucking to die for.
Yeah.
It's a good burger. I'm pretty sure it's actually cooked, like on a griddle or
Yup.
you know, they're like these
Yup.
burgers are really cooked. Their hot dogs are delicious.
Yeah.
I don't know what the chili probably comes out of a bag. Good chili.
Probably comes out of a can or a bag. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're right.
and not saying I haven't. I have had a bad burger from them.
Mm.
They put mayonnaise on their burgers. Love that.
That's what I'm afraid
Love
of at Wendy's.
that.
Because Wendy's does the same thing.
Yep,
So
love that part, and it's usually a good proportion. You know, A&W was something that I wanted to put on my list, but remember we went there in the last couple times I went to A&W, man, it's been gross.
I thought about the same thing, and then I was like,
gross.
you know what? I'm gonna have to put McDonald's in place.
Yep. Oh yeah, their Papa Burger was the shit for a little while, and
I guess that also depends on the area
McDonald's
you go
didn't
to.
make my list because it was just I had to go with something a little better.
I'm
and then
partial.
as you can tell, there's ice cream involved.
Yeah.
They have the Blizzard.
Yes.
You cannot. It doesn't matter who tries to copy it.
You can't get better.
You cannot get better than a Blizzard.
Yeah.
It's impossible. And I've tried some of the real fancy Blizzards.
Yeah.
Stick to the classics. The Racy's Pieces. Me, I'm a Heath guy.
M&M's.
All M&M's. You gotta stick with the basics.
Yep.
And there's something marvelous about them. They turn it upside down. You ain't turning no Frosty upside down.
No.
You know?
You ain't turning no McDonald's fucking syrup milk into a fucking.
Yep. No.
Nope.
Actually, I do like McDonald's milkshakes.
Really?
Yeah.
Lately, it's been off when the machines work.
Lately, they've been better. Well, that's the problem. I'd say you got a 50-50 shot. It's more like you got a better chance of Russian roulette than you do with their fucking ice cream machine.
There's a reason why that fucking stereotype exists, people, because it happens all the time.
Yeah, it really does.
Like fucking, it's ridiculous. So, okay,
that's our list.
That's our list,
fast
man.
foods.
And I'm quite partial to McDonald's only because of my steak, egg, and cheese bagel, which nobody seems to have anymore. Get that shit back. We're revamping this list.
I will honestly say I was always a big fan of McDonald's breakfast.
That's always my favorite.
You know me, I wrote a song about the McGriddle.
You did.
Because the McGriddle is an amazing invention.
McGriddle was the best invention ever.
But actually I was very partial to that. And I would have never thought that a steak sandwich from McDonald's would be any good.
Right.
But man,
With
when
them
you knew
onions
that you
and-
had a long day ahead of you, that
filling
thing
all.
would fill you up. And a sausage biscuits.
Dude, yeah.
Their sausage biscuits.
Dude, with a slice of cheese on it even is so good. On the way back when I used to DJ at this place called the Crazy Horse in the Bronx, I used to come back on the way and we used to hit the McDonald's up at fucking like 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning. I'd always get that goddamn fucking steak, egg, and cheese bagel, dude. I'd get 2 of those. I'd be good for the day. 2. Dude, 2.
Because I'm going to say those things, man, they filled you
They
right
fill you up.
They
But I
filled you
forced
right up.
myself to eat 2, so I was good for most of the day.
Yeah, so there's a lot of restaurants that didn't make our list.
No.
Lots that I'd like to try.
Yeah.
Checkers is a great one down
Checkers.
south.
I totally forgot about Checkers. I tried that when we went to
see?
Florida.
Checkers
was
good.
excellent. Excellent. They didn't make my list, but they're excellent.
Yep. Bojangles I never really had.
Never went
Chick-fil-A, the only one near us is in an airport.
Yeah.
Now, and I've only had it once, and it was okay.
Really? I've never been there.
I hear it's amazing, but like I say, I've only gotten to eat it once.
Right.
I would love to do an In-N-Out burger. I hear that they're fantastic.
In-N-Out is the man. Like
I
the
hear
total,
that's like a staple.
Yep.
Like if you go out west, Taco Bell.
Five Guys
can't do
never
it.
made the list, but
Well, Five Guys doesn't have a drive-through.
right.
No
so
drive-through.
technically they're not fast food, but
They're
eating fast food.
Yeah,
and
Jack in
takeout.
the Box.
Jack in the Box is one that I
a lot of sub sandwiches. I don't think I've ever seen a Subway have a drive-through.
No.
I didn't think so. I wasn't sure about that. Mr. Sub, amazing food, but no drive-throughs.
No drive-through. Even though the Subway should, because it takes 2 seconds to make a shitty vegetable sub. Because they ain't putting the fucking veggies on that shit with like 1 piece of meat.
Well, the veggie subs are pretty good.
I get them all the time when you get the Italian mix.
I get the meatballs. I do love a good meatball
Hot
from
sub?
Subway.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Back when Michelle worked at Subway, that was our place
That was
to
your
go.
spot?
That was our spot.
Whataburger. I never heard anything bad about them, and I really want to try them, but we're never gonna see them around here.
Hardee's, that was a big disappointment
Hardee's
for me when
sucked.
it came through, which I hear is Carl's Jr.'s.
They are the same place.
Yeah.
They switched. Actually, the place in Kingston started off as the Hardee's, and then it went to a Carl's Jr.'s.
No, it never became Carl's Jr.
Yeah, it did.
No, it didn't.
I thought it did.
Nope. No, Carl's Jr. is not on the East Coast at all.
Really? I could have sworn
only
it did.
Hardee's.
Okay, so it was
No,
Hardee's.
it became a
All right.
Smoothie King.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Smoothie King.
Yeah,
All
completely
right.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Starbucks somehow made the list of fast food, but I don't associate Starbucks
Coffee
really
and
being food.
Cookie? I mean,
Yeah, like they don't really have food.
You get biscotti there. but
Yeah.
That's like, oh
Like
no, you
Dunkin'
can get a
Donuts.
bagel at Starbucks.
Yeah, that's a bagel.
Yeah.
Like it's not really food.
No, then I'd have to consider Bagel World a fast food place. You
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
You can get a breakfast sandwich there, but it's not fast food.
Yeah, but you can't even get a breakfast sandwich at Starbucks.
No, it's just bagel and cream cheese.
All
And it
right.
cost you $7.
So don't go nowhere.
No.
We're gonna come back with some more shit.
We are.
And here's my last song of the
What do we
day.
got?
Though we got a little bare naked ladies with some serendipity.
Here we go. Bare naked ladies.
Serendipity.
Yeah.
About dating the girl from the Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen. All right. Well, we have.
You haven't quite reached that time yet.
Nope, not yet.
No? Mole, so you went camping.
I did. Had
No.
some fun. Brought the kiddies out to Lake Tackanack here in good old Columbia County, New York.
I'm not a fan of that place.
Not anymore either. I grew up there only because, like my mom used to run the East Beach back in the day, the concession area.
I was a Wilcox Park guy.
I used to go to Wilcox, Wilcox too.
That's another terrible
They
place.
closed the swimming down there though, so we can't go.
Well, yeah, because you can get
Yeah.
dysentery.
Yep. Same with Taconic, I believe. Which is why.
I used to get a lot of ear infections.
Speaking
from
of
Wilcox Park.
that, my had a couple issues there. We went. We started on a Monday, and my two sons made it a whole day.
On a Monday.
Started on a Monday. We had nice little two campsites booked next to each other
2 campsites they
Yes.
had there
Yes.
starting on Monday.
with a nice fire pit going.
Did you have 2 fire pits?
We did.
2 fire
Two
pits?
fire pits.
Did you combine them to make one big fire?
No, one was at one end and one was at the other.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like a big old entrance to
Big
the
old-
Jurassic Park.
Basically, yeah. That's exactly damn right. Yeah, 2 of my boys made it one day, and
2 boys, one
boys.
day.
I got 3 boys. So 2 of them made it one day, and one of them made it 3 days. And the third day,
Tell us, why did the boys only make it one day, Mo?
well, first off, my sensitive boys made it one day because one of them is very, very emotional. He's autistic. He missed his ferret, and he was worried about why all the bad stuff camping, that could happen to camping if it happened. He was always worried about that shit. And I told him to start worrying about the good stuff that could happen, and he wasn't having it. And he made it one day. He was fine. Next day, it was just all downhill. And,
Was he worried of the West Nile?
Possibly.
Like, tell me one thing that was freaking him out about the camp.
Honestly, I don't know.
I figured you did not.
I tried to understand. I really did. I'm a good father. I try. But when you have an autistic child who can flip like that for reasons,
Because there are plenty of good reasons. Why
There are,
It can
but-
be dangerous.
but he did not
But normally
give me-
that's when you're really camping out in the woods somewhere,
right,
not
we're
at
Lake
Lake
Taconic,
Taconic.
where people were all around us, literally. Like you couldn't fart without your neighbor hearing you do it. So yeah, I don't know what set him off honestly, but I think it was just he's not really an outdoorsy child anyway, unless you can play Pokemon Go 24 hours a day. So we said, fuck it, we're 20 minutes from the house. Had, my sister's boy.
Send him home.
Take him home. Drove him home.
Joey! Joey, take the ball home.
My youngest boy went with him to keep him company because, he was like, I don't care, I'm bored anyway. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
he's like, I love
He's like, whatever, I would have stayed, but whatever. My oldest son, though, tried his damnedest to make it. We went swimming, the heat got to him. We did a lot of walking and fishing and stuff. His face swelled up. I think it was the water.
Suffering the heat stroke.
Suffering the heat stroke.
Sounds bad.
Yeah, sounds bad. I mean, it wasn't bad.
Too much vitamin D.
We I can't say nothing. The kid walked about a total 4 miles that day. So.
But say quarter mile.
Quarter
I'm like,
mile,
oh
yeah.
man.
He made it a whole quarter mile, man. The whole length of the parking lot. Fucking, but no. So we sent him back on the 3rd day, and then my girls made it the whole day, the whole time. Man, gotta love him. They they hung out.
Girls are fighters.
They're fighters. They like playing with the animals. We had deer coming through, and they were throwing popcorn to get them to come in, and we had a whole bunch of stuff. We had fun. We went hiking, fishing. Kids love that stuff. My oldest boy wanted to stay, but he couldn't, understandably. So
Yeah.
we were like, "Go home. You're going home." And he spent 2 days in my bed in the AC watching the big screen TV. So he was actually kind of happy about that.
Oh, I bet he was. That's a vacation.
That is a total vacation with grandma making sure he's got food and stuff. So it's all good. So that was my camping trip. I got to roast some marshmallows and do a couple things I wanted to do. You know, but we had the demon child, my nephew Andrew's son Ryan.
He is the spawn of Satan.
He is, and he will look you right in the face, laugh at you while he's punching you in the groin. And he'll stab you with anything he could find, and he will whip you with shit. And he has this silly putty that he had found for 4 weeks, digging in the dirt with it, playing with it, throwing it, eating it, putting it in his face, whispering in your ear, and then like licking your face while he's doing it. Like, you are, I love you, kid, but you are so fucking. I could bury you in this park right now. I will do it. He is so much like his father, it is ridiculous. And by the way, I can say that because I used to change his father's diapers too. So.
And he texted me last night.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
How's my nephew doing?
I don't know. I haven't really talked to him. I texted him back this morning. I should probably call him later.
Yeah, he's. I mean, you know, they came out and they hung out. He's working a lot. Good guy. Does what he has to do. Anyway, sir, do you want to talk about anything else?
Well, we played our first wedding and our
We did.
last wedding of the season.
Of the season, yes, the footloose wedding of the year.
It was alright. Wasn't great.
People
wasn't
ignored Green Goblin's orders of social distance dancing.
It went off pretty well. You know,
We can no longer have concerts.
it was a little bit of trouble. You know, but I don't think it was really trouble because of us or the venue or the couple was great.
Everybody was great.
Everybody was very good. Everybody seemed to have a good time.
Except that one bitch. She got all pissed off when we didn't play her song. Remember when we started playing the music? No, I ain't having this, and she walked off.
Oh no, but no.
She was just being.
The bride wanted to shout, and she was like, "Oh no, this ain't my jam."
And I'm like, "Well, good, get the fuck out."
Yeah,
because this is my jam.
Yeah, this is the bride's jam, so you know what? I don't care.
That's
I don't
right.
care what you said.
Whatever the bride wants, the bride gets.
They put X's on the floors.
They did.
So you had some social distance dancing.
They lasted the whole 3 minutes.
They took it to the tables.
They did. Up there and shaking their booties.
Yeah.
It's great.
You know, went to a flea market. Now, the flea markets are where it's at still.
Did they have good fleas?
The fleas were great there. You know, I never understand flea markets, though, because there are some interesting things that every vendor sells, like lanterns.
Yeah.
Like old lanterns. Like, why does every vendor have old lanterns?
Turquoise jewelry. Everywhere.
Not so much up here, but you go to New Mexico, it's every place. You go to an ice cream stand, they're selling turquoise jewelry.
Turquoise jewelry and cowboy hats.
Yeah. But I was, this is how old I'm getting now. The best thing that I found at this flea market was an ice cream scoop. Like
a nice, old school,
heavy duty ice cream scoop. This thing's probably as old as I am already.
More than likely.
And I was so excited, like, Liz I think she got like a statue of ironwood, statue of a hand. And it was interesting.
Yeah.
Guy was like, oh, $5. And then I'm like, I want this ice cream scoop. He's like, $5. Now, I'm not a haggling guy. I'm not, I would have haggled, but we had a $10 bill.
Right.
So I was like, I'm not going to haggle lower when I've got the $10 bill.
Right.
Now, if I had like 7 singles or a 5 and 2 ones, it would have been on.
Yeah.
But I was like, here, take it.
Right.
So I bought a $5 ice cream scoop, but I must say I was so excited to get home, get some ice cream, and try out this scoop. And you know what? Big old nice nuggets of ice cream. Yeah. None of that spoon bending.
Nope.
None of that finger popping. I got myself a mean ice cream scoop.
Yeah.
It was a great day. I ate inside at a restaurant for the first time since February.
6 feet away. Did you have to wear your mask?
No, it was weird. So we had to walk in wearing the mask. We walked in. A group behind us walked in. And, of course, there's less tables.
Yep.
They sat us. They thought we were all together, and we said no. And then they sat us at a table of 8. Like it was empty, but me and Liz at a table that can fit 8 people. And we were like, they could sit with us. And they're like, oh, no, they can't sit with you. Like, we're not allowed to have 2 different parties sitting together at the same table. Felt terrible about that.
I would have felt terrible too.
So they walked out. I ate some breakfast. It was good. Once I sat down, it was all right. The only weird thing was that I did not like that there was no salt and pepper or shakers on the table.
You can't touch it because they can't.
They brought me little packages of it, and that was my only dislike about it.
You know what? They need to bring back the pepper and salt grinders. Bring them back. Get the guy out there, waiter, fucking grinding
they
shit.
do that at the restaurant.
Yeah,
This is a diner. This is Mrs. K's diner in Middleburg.
Excuse me, Mr. K, where's my pepper grinder, man?
I do suggest Middleburg too. There's something about that town that I just love.
I actually have
Love
only been there a
Middleburg.
few times.
It's a very small town.
Yeah.
Nothing special about it, really. I just really enjoy it. I love driving through it. I think it's because it's right there. 145 meets 30, and it's like, when you're hitting 30 that you're going north.
Yeah, and that's Middleburg, not Newburg. The
It's a whole big difference.
You do not want to go to Newburg.
And we did a little hike. It was on the wife's suggestion. We do a hike up Vrom's Nose, which I've done before. But it's it's a nice hike, and you get a really nice payoff walking along a ridge.
Right.
Very good hike, good for the whole family.
Okay.
I do recommend that. It was a beautiful Sunday. I really enjoyed my day.
Nice.
And one more thing I want to bring up here because the football season's coming back around. We gotta know who's been arrested.
Oh, this is our shtick right here, man. My voice hurts. I can't be doing John Madden right now.
Well, last time we spoke about NFL players getting arrested, it was armed robbery. And this was back on 5/16 where Deantre Baker and Quentin Dunbar were accused of being involved in an armed robbery of cash and jewelry at a party in Miramar, Florida. Fucking Florida.
God damn.
Well, since then, there has only been 5 NFL players arrested.
Oh my God.
Kudos to you, NFL
Very,
players.
very
Now,
good.
this is in the Corona world, so, even there being a little...
So that's like 50
little less
in the normal
shady.
time. So
I'll run through this quick. Martavius Adams, defensive end of the Green Bay Packers, was pulled over near Perry, Georgia, accused of marijuana possession, but that's not why he was arrested. He also had suspended registration.
oh no, and he was black on a Saturday night.
I don't know. Yeah, he was black. His name is Terrierverse.
Yeah.
All right, we got a kicker here. This is a good one.
Oh,
New York
great.
Giants kicker Aldrich Rosas, kicker, arrested a hit and run, accused of fleeing the scene of a collision at the intersection in Chico, California.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, you're going to jail.
So Jeremiah Broswell, wide receiver of the Arizona Cardinals.
Uh-oh.
He was accused of driving while intoxicated after his Camaro ended up in Lake Erie in Put-in Bay, Ohio.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a good one there.
Was he
That's a
operating
good
a
one.
vehicle without a ship captain's license?
Put his car into Lake Erie.
He's like, I got a floating car, man. Look. Oh, I guess it did.
So here we go. Houston wide receiver, ex-Miami Dolphin Kenny Stills. Now this one, he was arrested for accused of felony intimidation in Louisville after taking part in a protest to demand police accountability for the death of... I'm sorry if I get this name wrong here.
Go ahead and murder it.
Breonna Taylor.
Brianna Taylor.
Yep. It's a weird way to spell Brianna.
Yes, yes it is, yeah.
And Breonna Taylor, and I wonder, I didn't look into any of these,
Right.
but that one there, I wonder what was involved, because being accused of felony intimidation during a protest,
Yeah.
whoo, and you're an NFL star,
Yeah, I don't know.
I do wonder there. I wonder
Yeah.
what transpired. And here's probably the most notable name, starting running back Demarius Goose. G-U-I-C-E.
Goose. Juice.
Yep. He was the star running back of Washington, was supposed to have a breakout year this year, but shame on you, and you probably aren't playing again because you've been accused of domestic violence.
Oh no.
What is it with running backs and beating on their ladies?
I don't know, man.
Accused of strangulation, assault, and property destruction in Loudoun County, Virginia.
Jesus Christ. What is with people?
You blew it, sir.
Totally.
You blew it. Now, we're only a couple weeks away from the first NFL game. Who knows if they'll actually have it. But I'm hoping to darn that guy upstairs. You'll see me praying to Jesus, hoping that the NFL happens.
I think they're going to go that Thunderdome route.
Thunderdome the shit out of it. I don't care. I just need to see some NFL.
Word.
If
If that's all they need is somebody to play in front of, definitely do
I need
that
me
shit.
some NFL. Well, I need it bad.
Yeah.
I look forward to not much in this this world that we live in, but I sure do look forward to football every year.
Yeah, he does.
And fantasy football is going to be really, really weird to play if ain't nobody playing football. I'm going to have to begin to like fantasy marble racing.
Pink.
Yeah, and,
Fantasy pogs. We're gonna
we'll be busting out the old slammers. Remember how people said that they were going to be worth money?
Yup, and they're not.
I don't think.
Like Beanie Babies. People fucking bought so many of them shits, they are not worth a goddamn cent now.
So we're going to close out the show with...
Let's do it. Our good friend Victoria Levy has a new song, and you can see her on the new episode of Beyond the Chords. This is a song featured in there. This is called Subterranean Pandemic Blues.
Pandemic.
Pandemic.
Oh,
yeah, So, Zane.
Oh, one last thing.
Yes.
Check out if you're a fan of podcasts. I gotta give a shout out here to Thatcher Keys.
Definitely.
And his podcast Rancho Thatchmo. You can find it on. I find mine on Apple Podcasts. Completely different show than ours. The man is a wordsmith, very introspective.
Yes.
Really, really good reporting, and he'll make you think about yourself. He'll make you look in the mirror a bit and really dive deep. And thanks, Thatcher. I appreciate your podcast.
And
man.
one more, Slop Drop. All your in-depth wrestling and MMA news, they still promote us. Fuck that. Good. Have a good day, people.
I'm waving.
Bye. See ya.
Hello, hope everyone's doing well. My name is Victoria, and the song you're about to hear is a parody on a Bob Dylan song. And I wrote it because there's a lot going on in the world with politics, the news. We're in the middle of a pandemic. So I'm glad you're tuning in to Mole and Zanes, and I'm excited to present to you Subterranean Pandemic Blues. Enjoy. Donnie's in the bunker, mixing up hydroxy. I'm on furlough, think about the money. Man in the food line, hungry, laid off, says he's got a bad cough. Shut off, look out kid, you're gonna get it. History repeat itself again. You better cancel your holidays, save a different dance. A man in the White House and the government want to shut down the mail and play the lawman. Economy is kaput, oranges up, crook, people can't stay put, mailboxes on hook, rigging on election day, hope them stay away, unemployment's on the way, government on vacay, look out kid, your vote is your bid, don't elect bozo, don't be a scarecrow, better stay away from those who carry around tornadoes, time to dispose, dirty clothes, you don't need the newsman to know you better broke for Joe.